Hello, welcome to Healthylivingfitter channel with Florence Straka. Today in this video I am going to show you how to make ginger, honey and lemon tea. This is really good for cold and a sore throat whenever you feel like you are coming down with some stuffy nose and having some tickle in your throat. This is what I use, and so I want to show you how I do this, and that can help you too whenever you feel like you are getting some coming down on with some cold, and just home remedy, something that you can make quick, that you don't need to be going to trying to see how can I get this out or get rid of this cold. So that's what I'll be showing you in this video today, so stay tight as I put everything together and I'll see you soon. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to be using 1 lemon, and then I have this ginger that I'll be using. I'm not going to be using all this ginger. I'm just going to cut a little bit right here, just like a little bit of your half of your finger here, tip here, and that will be enough for what I want to do. This can be like 3 drinks for the day. If you want more, you can, like, I can make all this ginger, and that will give me more tea that I want. And so what I'm going to be doing is, and also I've already washed this ginger and then the lemon. This is an organic lemon. If you couldn't find organic one, that's okay. When you get the regular one, just make sure, because of all this pesticide that they use on these fruits and vegetables, I like to buy organic ones. And even with that, when I bring it home, I wash it with a vinegar water, or if you don't have a vinegar, you can just use salted water. Just put salt in water, dip it in, wash it all nicely, and that should take everything on the skin before you use. So that's what we'll be using. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take cut this both sides here, and I am going to just take the skin off, not too much, because we need to have a little bit of the fiber. These are the lemon has a vitamin C, which is highly good for the body, good for the overall health. So we want to just leave a little bit on there, and this is how I will just cut. Just take a skin off a little bit. All right, so as this is done, I am going to just cut it, and then cut this also. I'm going to remove the seed from this, and then I just cut it into pieces just to make a little bit easy on the blade. And then I'm just going to put this in the blender, and we are going to strain this as well, so we are not going to have any of this, but just like that. And then with the ginger, so now with the ginger, what I'm going to do is just cut half of this, and then I'm just going to take the skin off. For me, you can use a spoon. Some people use a spoon. For me, I'm just used to using my knife like this, and it's so easy for me. I use it so many times, so that can tell you I cook a lot, so I know how to use the knife for this. In just a few seconds, I take all the skin off, and I don't even take much of the ginger. So all this is done. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut this into a little chunks, because we want this to blend nicely. Then I'm going to put this in here. Alright, and I am just going to add just a little bit of warm water. I already have, that's the water we are going to be using to make it a little bit more in a tea form. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of the warm water that I stove. Just pour a little. And be mindful, because this is a plastic blender, and you do not want to put hot water in here, that it will just either cause you, or when you open this, it will just explode everywhere. So that's what we have. And as you can see, this is it. The lemon juice, a little bit water, and then the fresh lemon, a little bit of water, and then the ginger. So I am going to start to blend this now. Just going to cover this. All right, so I'm just going to blend. So now that this is finished blending, oh wow, you can see there is still a little bit more chunks in here, so we can just blend a little bit more to get it down a little bit smoother. Okay, so at least I would say 2 minutes, 1 minute to blend, and then if there is more chance you can still blend. So now that we have, and this smells good, the ginger and then the lemon, that's so great. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I have my glass here that I will be making. Okay, and I have a strainer here. I have a strainer that I'll be using to strain it. So what I'm going to do is just pour this in here. Actually, I'm going to add a little. You can see I just boiled this water. It's very hot. I like my tea to be very, very hot. And with cold sore or the sore throat or cold, you need something warm, not really warm, hot. So when you are drinking it, it's when it's going through your throat, you can feel the heat and everything, and that helps as well. So I'm going to add this little bit to this. This is like 2 glasses of water, of hot water that I'm adding to this, and I am going to strain it. Just try to get all the juice out. And we still have a little bit water left, and I'm going to use that to just rinse the blender, and we get more tea. So as you can see, this is like 2 glasses of the lemon tea that we have here, and you can see how great it looks. And just take a look at it. You see, now we are going to add our honey. We are going to add honey to this one. What I'm going to do, because this is 2 glasses, I'm going to separate this a little bit, which is going to be a little bit of mess, but just bear with me. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, so now that we have our tea ready, we are going to add the honey. As you can see, I have a big jar of honey. I like honey a lot. That can tell you that I use this almost whenever I feel like I'm getting some sore throat. I just blend this right away with hot water, depending on how hot you want it. I want mine to be very hot so I can taste everything. So this is the honey. I'm going to put in at least 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of honey. All right, I'm going to taste and just see how this liquid is. Oh, it is very strong because we don't have honey in this yet. So now I am going to put in the honey, and as you can see, that is just 1 tablespoon, and this is 2 tablespoons. I like mine to be sweet. And the honey gives you energy, so that really helps you when the cold is getting you down. You feel like you can't do anything. This is really, really good. And then the next thing I'm going to be adding to this, as you can see, is changing the color of our tea. I am going to add just 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and that's the way I do mine. I know people do this differently, but so we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And I always use the organic vinegar, which is good for you, the mothers, the one with the mothers. So we mix this. Gonna add a little bit more of this here. So we just finished making the ginger lemon tea with honey, and there's a little bit of, we put in 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, organic one, the raw one with the mothers, we put that in, and I'm going to taste it to see how it comes out. This is so amazing. You taste the lemon, the ginger, you taste the honey, the apple cider vinegar that we put in, you taste everything in there. And for me, I like this to be very hot before I drink it, because it really helps. Now I can feel the little heat after you drink it. You feel that little heat from the ginger, and it's just, you feel it going through my throat and then spreading here on my chest. I can feel it. And it has a little heat to it, so that really helps with the body. You know, the vitamin C in the lemon and then the ginger all has these vitamin properties that is good for the body. And do you know that ginger helps, like we women with menstrual cramps, ginger really helps to calm down the pain whenever you have those cramps. That is one benefit of ginger. So ginger is good. Whenever you make anything that you put ginger in, it's good for the body. And I use ginger a lot. Ginger, apple cider vinegar, lemon, I use those. Those are my tea I make in the morning. This is specifically for sore throat. And then, you know, if you're having like a sinuses that's coming out, you feel like your nose is stuffing, and you just want something quick, a home remedy that will help, you can use this drink just like a tea, and just keep sipping on it, make it warm, and then just keep sipping on it. It will help you. Your nose will loosen up, and you will start feeling that little heat that you need. When you have cold, you feel like you can't do anything. This is a drink. This is what I use, and that is just a home remedy that helps you to stay healthy always. All the ingredients in here are healthy for our body. So that's what this drink is good for your sore throat. So I want you to try it, and just leave a comment for me in the comment section below how this has helped you. If you are just coming down with cold and you just want something fast to minimize it, just go ahead and make this tea, and you'll see how helpful it is. So just, if you like this, just share this video, like and comment, and also subscribe to this channel, so whenever there is a notification, whenever I make a new videos, you'll be notified. So leave a comment for me about how you have made this and how did it come up for you, and I will see you on my next video. Stay healthy, stay blessed. Until next time, bye bye.